Welcome everybody to the 2018 Canadian National Championships here in Winnipeg, Manitoba. This is a women's semifinal between the number 5 seed Morissette in black and the number 1 seed, the favorite, Saunders. Saunders earns a side out courtesy of a skip. I'm joined by Mitch Braley for his thoughts on this match. Mitch, what have you got for us?
Well, you have to like Saunders' odds in this match here. I mean, these are her home courts as far as I know. She's from Winnipeg. Probably one of the most experienced, if not the most experienced players, both in the women's side and the men's side in Canada. She's won so many of these championships. She's never lost to Morissette. I don't think she's ever lost a game to Morissette here. She's just a smart player, an experienced player, and consistent. So look for her to come out of the gates early here and look to really put on a good showing in her hometown.
Well, 2 quick points for Saunders, just what she wanted. Morissette played Drury yesterday. We saw that match on our stream. Played pretty well. Very consistent, didn't make very many errors. We'll see if Saunders can force her to do so. Both of these players have competed quite a bit internationally for Canada.
Yeah, Michelle Morissette had a fantastic junior career coming up. She won every age bracket, I think, almost every year throughout this. She's been in the senior level for a couple of years now. She's slowly starting to get that experience, make her into these medal rounds, play players like Jen Saunders, Frederic Lambert consistently. So I think it's just a matter of time, a little bit of experience before she starts to break through and have some really good success and start medaling at these events.
Well, what's the difference then? I mean, you just said she's been around a long time. She's won all the juniors. She's been to international tournaments. And yet here we go. Saunders is up 4-0 already.
I think there's a bit of a mental block that a lot of these younger players, and we see the men's, but these women here too. I mean, Jen Saunders is, with the exception of Frederic, Jen Saunders is the name. She's the person to beat. She's the number 1 seed here. She's been the top-ranked player in Canada for so many years. So, when you're facing her, it's always going to be a tough battle. There's just that consistency, and she's going to keep coming at you and keep coming at you. She's never going to give you the match, so you have to go out and take it from her. But always a tough competitor and always tough to play against, especially for these young players.
Rare mistake from Saunders, a double fault side out. But another skip from Morissette. She's hit a few. Wonder if the pressure is a little bit on her, knowing that, as you said, she's making it through the rounds and she's playing the number 1 seed.
And that's going to be Saunders' game. I mean, I think she is, a lot of more experienced players are more than happy to, they don't want to lose a match, but if you're going to beat them from 39 feet, hitting fantastic shots, rally in, rally out, that's one thing, but Saunders is going to grind you down. She knows that the odds are in her favor, that Morissette's probably going to miss some tough shots, give her some opportunities, and not put the pressure on that's going to be enough to crack Saunders here.
But that was a great shot from Saunders. I like how she really attacked that return. Another point. She's in complete control right now. And again, really controlled right now, Saunders, just playing within herself, hitting really smart shots.
Yeah, and we saw it was a downline backhand winner, and then that was a forehand downline winner. So she hits her downlines really well. It's the best shot in racquetball, and Saunders hits it better than anybody.
I'm a little surprised Morissette hasn't taken a timeout. I mean, it's 10-0, and we've literally been playing, my goodness, 5 minutes.
And I think we can attribute that again to that mental part she's playing, Jen Saunders. To me, it looks like she doesn't believe she can win this match, and she's not taking a timeout and doing what she needs to do to win it because she feels like she's the #1 seed. I've never beat her before. She's going to dominate me. What's the point of taking a timeout? Which is, the complete opposite mindset you need no matter what the score is.
Finally, a skip from Saunders. I don't know about that. Saunders doesn't know about that either. I didn't hear what she said.
I think she said, for the record, the ball was up. I thought I got it. Sorry, for the record, I thought I got it.
Couple quick points for Morissette. Let's see if this settles her down. Saunders slows things down herself. And another skip. So it was 11-0. Slowly Morissette finding her way into this game.
Yeah, a couple mistakes from Saunders there. Maybe got a little bit casual, get a big lead like that. I mean, you're clearly dominating her, but I think she's going to clean that up here. Maybe take a timeout, find herself again, and get right back to what she was doing to get herself that 10-0 lead or 11-0 lead.
Side out, 11 serving 5. Saunders lines up for a drive serve. Side out. Playing really quickly, these two. They're just getting on with it. No towel timeouts, no wandering around the court. They're just getting in the service box and getting after it.
Yeah, which is nice. It's nice for the audience, spectators, to just see rallies just keep coming quickly. There's no breaks. There's no shift in that momentum. It's nice.
Absolutely. Wet ball called over on the left side.
Apple.
Another skip from Morissette. We talked about the importance of having to keep those skip counts down for Morissette, play clean, and those are just 3 points for Saunders.
And especially, I mean, you're already playing a player that has beaten you in the past. She's the #1 seed here, so the last thing you want to do is be giving away free points when she's already probably going to be earning plenty for herself with, great shot making.
looks like we do have a timeout on the court. It's our first of this game.
Time in. 5, service 14.
5:14. Timeout taken. So Saunders takes the first, 14-6. Mitch, place yourself in the coaching box for Michelle Gagnon. What do you tell Michelle Morissette after that first game?
Well, it looks like she took that timeout at 5:14 there. Obviously, I don't think the intent was to come up with a strategy to come back and win that first game. It was to just sneak out a few points, maybe find something that works to build momentum going into the second here. So, I mean, she seemed to settle in near the end of that game and score a few points, hit a couple nice shots. So I think it's important to just remind Morissette here, like, you know, you played well, you gave away that 10-0 lead, but you were just sort of settling in. That wasn't your best. You didn't play to the fullest of your abilities. So now you're into the rhythm here. You're right in the mix. So stay calm, keep making your shots, serve well, just like you did there when you scored those 5 points, and you can be right in this game now that you're settled in. You're down a game. The pressure is all on Saunders. It's not on you. So keep playing tough, serve well, make your shots.
Well, you said the pressure's all on Saunders. I would argue, not. I get to disagree with you. Why not? Let's have a conversation. The pressure's really on Morissette because Saunders is just playing smart and won the first 15-6 and is coasting. And so really it's on Morissette. I've got to do something different because what I just did isn't working.
No, fair point. I think more so the pressure from Saunders coming in as the #1 seed. Like, she's expected to win this match.
I see.
Not that she has to win this match, but I mean, this is her home crowd in her hometown, so she knows that she has to execute. If she plays her game, she can beat Morissette. But she knows Morissette's a young player. She's going to be coming after her. She's going to be throwing everything she can at her. So even though Morissette's probably, I don't want to use the word intimidated, I think that's the wrong word, but you know, playing someone that is higher ranked than her, has more that pedigree over her. I think Saunders really wants to perform on this home crowd and beat this young upcoming player who she knows is capable of making the shots to beat her and steal this second game away.
Short serve called. It was really close. And another skip from Morissette. She really has to play clean to stay in this match. Well, this time it is Saunders who skips one. A little too casual up on the front left. Ball cracks out, and a point for Morissette. She was down 11-0 in game one, so let's see if she can gain some momentum from this. A serve, Saunders over to the left side. Well, you can hear Morissette frustrated with herself. Mitch, maybe you feel the pressure that you have to hit better than you have this week. You're playing the 1 seed. You've never beaten them, so you try to do a little too much rather than just trying to play your game.
Yeah, I think you start to lose a little bit of confidence in the shots that you know are going to work, but you almost want to end the rally quick because you feel like if you give your opponent another chance in the rally, they're going to put that ball away. So you try to finish it early and instead of building the point.
Well, again, Saunders races to a 5-1 lead. That time Morissette moves her feet, hits it cleanly down the right side. The winner of this will play Christine Richardson tomorrow in the final. Richardson overcame Erin Gearhart 15-5, 15-5. And of course, a reminder, we have 2 more matches coming up tonight. Both men's singles quarterfinals. We'll talk about that here in a minute. Well, you can see the body language of Morissette, frustrated with herself. Another skip on that forehand side. That was crisp. That was a good reverse pinch from Morissette. We'll see if that gives her some confidence. Seems very flat right now outside in the court or in the stands. Just kind of, it's almost business as usual for Saunders.
I think so. I mean, part of her game plan is to, she doesn't feel like she needs to do anything exciting, make any mind-blowing shots. She just plays steady, stays within her game, and it's working well. She takes the momentum away from her opponent, has kept Morissette flat here, hasn't given her a chance to get into the match.
A rare skip from Saunders, 2 serving 7. Mitch, we talked about the importance of playing clean. Morissette really struggling on the skip count.
Yeah, we've kept track here right now. Morissette's hit 6 skips compared to only 3 winners, which when you have that differential between errors and winning shots, it's never a recipe for success. Saunders, a lot more clean. She's only had 3 skips this game, 5 winners. So obviously she's in the positives, and it reflects in the score here.
I'm smelling what I smoked in the hotel room an hour ago. I still I got a whiff of it.
Cross court pass for Morissette gets her a side out. Down 2, serving 8. Mitch, if you look at the 2 players, we talked about the skip count and just unforced errors. If Morissette is going to beat Saunders, you know, right now, not looking that way in this match, you never know. What needs to change in the way she plays? You know, how do you beat someone like Saunders, who's so experienced, has really great hands, moves pretty well, doesn't make that many errors? What does Morissette need to do in order to kind of change the outcome of this match?
I think first and foremost you have to realize that Saunders, she isn't going to give this to you. I mean, we looked at, she's only had 3 skips in this game so far, so she hasn't made a lot of mistakes. She's not going to give you free points, so that means that you have to go out and you have to hit winners. And not only hitting winners, but I mean, with that many skips from Morissette, she has to turn those skips into good pass shots, good wide angles, good cross court, something that keeps her in the rally, but gets Saunders on her heels, puts her on the defense a little bit, doesn't give her a chance to hit the winners that she has been making. But you have to really take it to her, be aggressive, especially when you're down here. You have nothing to lose. Start going for just hard angles that are, you know, foot high, 2 feet high, and really play some good passing racquetball.
Another winner for Saunders. That's 7 for her just in game 2. Finally, Morissette puts one down. Again, I agree with you, as you said in game 1. Morissette, you almost feel like she doesn't believe she can win this. She's not taking her time out. She's not slowing down Saunders. It's just almost a hope more than expectation or belief that, you know, I can overcome this person. I can beat them for the first time.
And I think so, and at no point in this match I've ever felt that Morissette believes she can win this. Even when she had that little run there at the beginning of the first game, she still just was going through the motions of playing racquetball but not being there to win. There's a difference between thinking you can win and believing you can win. Right now it looks like Morissette thinks she can, hopes she can, but doesn't truly believe it, and you can see it in her body language and her shot selection.
Well, that time she put one down. Ball came way off the back wall. Side out, 2 serving 13. A loose serve punished by the number 1 seed. 13-3, 2 points away from this final. And yet another winner brings up match point number 1. And there is the match. Saunders wins it 15-3 in game 2. Seemed fairly comfortable, complete control. If we look at the scores in game 2, we saw Saunders hit 12 winners compared to 3 unforced errors. Switch over to Morissette, 7 winners, but 8 unforced errors. And so that really tells a tale of a huge differential in this match.
And it reflects in the score perfectly. I mean, to have 12 winners, only 3 errors is a fantastic differential. We talked a lot about Morissette not looking like she believed she could win, and that mindset taking her out of it mentally. And then we never really discussed Saunders, but you knew from 0-0, even in the warm-up, you could feel that she knew she was going to win this match, believed it, and that's how she played. She played smart. She took her shots when she had them. She never looked nervous. She never looked rattled. She just went in there and did what she knows she can do. So fantastic win for her in her hometown of Winnipeg, and a great way to make it into the finals.
Well, she cruised into the final in, goodness, less than 25 minutes. And we have 2 more matches coming up, 6 p.m. Iwasa and Connell, and 7 p.m. Murray and Cullen. Those are 2 quarterfinals in the men's gold division. So we will be sure to have those for you. I don't believe we're going to go on court yet, so we're going to take a break. We're going to stop the stream, and we'll come back in about 30 minutes or so, unless they decide to play early. And we hope you stick with us. But for now, Mitch Braley, Tim Backhurst, thanks so much for joining us.